AI did not remove thinking from classrooms. It forced a pivot in where thinking happens, and schools were not designed for that shift. For decades, teachers were trained to look for thinking in finished work. Essays showed reasoning, math steps showed struggle, projects showed synthesis. That model assumed thinking and production happened at the same time. AI breaks that assumption now. Thinking no longer lives primarily in the final product. It lives in decisions. It lives in comparisons. It lives in judgment. Before AI is used, thinking shows up in how students frame a question, decide what they are trying to learn, and choose how specific to be. That is cognitive work. During AI use, thinking shows up in evaluation. Does this answer fit the task? What is missing? What sounds right or wrong based on what I know? After AI use, thinking shows up in justification. Why did I keep this part? Why did I revise that part? How does this connect to the concept we just studied? When teachers feel uncertain, it is because they are still looking for thinking where it used to live. The instructional move now is to design for visible decision-making. That means shifting prompts and activities. Instead of asking students to submit an answer, you ask them to submit choices. Instead of asking for a paragraph, you ask for a comparison between their thinking and what AI suggested. Instead of asking what they wrote, you ask why they accepted or rejected parts of what they saw. For students, this looks like explaining reasoning out loud, annotating revisions, and reflecting on how their thinking changed. For teachers, this looks like listening for judgment instead of scanning for correctness. It looks like asking follow-up questions that force explanation, not reproduction. Simple prompt shifts make this visible. You can ask students to explain how their answer changed after reviewing AI feedback. Ask them to identify one place where they disagreed with the tool and why. Ask them to defend a decision they made using evidence from the lesson. These moves surface cognition without relying on traditional products. The transformation is going to be clear. Teachers are going to move from grading work to evaluating reasoning. Students learn that thinking is not hidden inside a tool, it is demonstrated through decisions. When instruction catches up to where thinking now lives, clarity replaces confusion and learning becomes visible again.